Welcome to this episode of Salty Addictions. I'm your host Ian Blair, and today we're talking about how I got where I am and where I'm heading. So I started off with like a 20-gallon aquarium, nothing more than 10 to 15 pounds of live rock and a power head. Within the first month, I decided that I needed to go bigger, and I decided to get a 50-gallon aquarium. Started all of this on a whim in the first place, and not even a month I became addicted and I was going bigger. And so 50-gallon aquarium, and for the next 8 months with this aquarium I called it my learning phase. And I believe that everybody has one of these, because no matter how much you've read, no matter how much you've watched videos and stuff, every tank's different because everybody sets them up different, everybody maintains their tanks different, and so every tank's going to react differently. So in the eight months of my learning phase, I got an RODI unit, protein skimmer, UV sterilizer, high-end lights or stuff like that, and I got on a maintenance record, and I started doing a regular maintenance. And I was doing this for about the first 6 months, and for the last 2 months I started doing my regular maintenance less and less, and I had an algae outbreak, hair algae. It went everywhere. I didn't know how to fight it, so when I started doing my maintenance more routinely again, I was doing water changes, and I would scrub the rocks, and then I would siphon the water out. But I wasn't actually trying to siphon the hair algae out, I was just kind of letting it float around, figuring I was getting most of it. I didn't realize that what I was doing is causing the problem to spread. And so what started out as just a small single rock that had hair algae on it, it spread to the entire tank. It was very frustrating, and I kind of came down to the conclusion I had one of two options. Start that tank over, let the rock, let all the algae die off in a dark bin, and recycle the tank, or get a new tank. I went with option B. I got a new tank, and so I started looking around, and I found this tank that you see behind me on Craigslist. It is 120 gallon. It's a mixed reef. I've got a 40-gallon sump, and I'm running a Reef Octopus protein skimmer and a mag drive return pump along with a refugium. But as far as what I've got to filter the water, that is it. I like keeping it simple. I find that the simpler it is, the more likely I am to do it. And so I will do a full video on exactly how I have my tank set up, what's going on. But this isn't the end for me. This is just another stepping stone. In fact, I have plans of having an enormous tank. I hope to have a multi-thousand-gallon aquarium, and honestly, I think that's every saltwater addicted person's dream, is to have this unfathomable aquarium. And so, but what's my next stepping stone? Well, right now, I'm planning to build a 240-gallon cube, being 48 by 48 by 24, and it's going to be viewable on all sides, and I'm hoping to have some of this revolutionary kind of equipment. I'm wanting to experiment with some of the aquarium controllers along with some LED lights, because you can do a lot of cool things with those. But right now it's still in just the planning process. I want to make sure that I know exactly what's going on, and I think that's the biggest thing with starting any saltwater aquarium, is having good planning. If you like this video and want me to bring more just like it, this is what you can do for me. You can hit that subscribe button, give me one of those nifty little thumbs up, leave me a comment, and then until next time, stay salty.